Hey, good morning, folks. AJ, the CEO here. We are here at First United Presbyterian Church here in Richmond to help them with an on-site. So let's get inside and see what we can do to help them out. Alrighty, folks. So what we're gonna do here is they're looking at putting one camera back here so we can get the front. 120x should be fine. Maybe with the possibility of adding another camera here. Also, want to add some additional mics to help them out here from with their sound. They only have two. So thinking about probably introducing a 4 unit or 8 unit wireless mic system so that there are more mics for the choir. Want to get the instruments plugged into the system as well too. And just from the standpoint of right here, we're not doing any type of televisions, any displays or something like that. But you know how we do stuff, it'll set them up in the future. Going for AJaytheCEO Mini Extreme, it's going to be in a back room there. So we want to relocate everything there so we can give them much better sound than they're using like with their phone and everything like that. Really straightforward, really simple, but I'm documenting this for me, how we do this. And I just need to come up with some alternatives on how to connect the sound. I think we've done digital snakes before, and these are amps. So the classic, where's the sound system? It is most likely yeah, right there. I know it was. So most of these are going through an amp, so we need to provide an amp to send power to that, and then put maybe like a different mixer to give them some more channels and everything like that. And actually, have some right here, so we may be able to repurpose this. But anyway, let's get in front of the computer. Let's design the whole thing, see the parts, and then we'll go from there. Alrighty, folks, we are back here. I actually had a break, so I decided to come home and knock this out and then get back to Hood Temple. So let's go ahead and cut over to the computer and let's go ahead and design the system. And you know how we normally do, we design this so that we're setting them up for the future. So even though they want to go simplified, this is one of those things that have done this, like to add this stuff in place just to make it easier. We're looking at maybe using the pastor's office as a temporary location for this equipment so they can be locked up, with the possibility of them building another dedicated media area in the I think the fellowship hall type of area. But we're just gonna make this a really simple install. So this is gonna be an ATEM Mini Extreme, and we're only gonna use. They only want to use one camera, but I'm probably gonna include two, just because out of habit. I've seen churches normally call me back to add another camera. This is going to be a 20x PTZ, and I'm going to include two with the option of the price changing. They have a budget that they want to keep within, so I want to honor that, but I want to see what it would be if we did that. We'll run some fiber optic HDMI cables, which is a good thing. It's not that far of a run, so we should be able to do that. And we're going to have a PoE switch here that will send everything. And the good thing is the internet is right in the room over from this. So that's not something that we have to concern about running long cables to get internet. But we will run those to our cameras. So we'll run our Ethernet cable that will give power to each one of the cameras here. So that part is fine. Two, they also are not interested in doing displays right now. But again, that's one of those things that I feel that ultimately it may go in that direction, especially after we talked about the simplicity of it. They do not have that many people to run this. I gave them the option of registering so they can have like work study with local community colleges, high schools to get other people that need to do this stuff anyway. So that was an option that they'll look into. So we got internet there. Let's do, and I haven't put this on this design in a while, but I always include an SSD, the SanDisk one, to record everything from here. We're going to relocate their soundboard in the back here. I I hope I took a picture of it. I can't remember. If not, they don't have a lot of stuff. So we're also probably going to get them a 4 to 8 unit mic system and wireless mics so that we can connect everything. And we're going to switch out their speakers and put maybe two 12s because they said they don't need anything bigger. So I'm going with what they specifically said they wanted on this. And these are going to be powered speakers so that we can get rid of their amp for right now because they don't want all the cables in the front. So we're going to run those cables all the way back to the area, which is good because it's close to the ceiling. So it's not like it's going to be a very um, difficult run to do. But let's make those orange with the possibility of one more speaker being for everybody on the pulpit to be able to hear. And I might actually loop this from the loop out from one of these speakers here because they don't have a desire to have a very detailed sound. The main thing is we want to have all of the instruments and everything done. So I'll do this. This is going to be a 4 wireless mics. And then the beauty of this is going to live back here, but I'm going to make sure I get a mic set that I can have the external antennas, and we'll mount the antennas in the back of the sanctuary so that they can get to see everything. We are going to use maybe a 32-inch monitor that let's do that. Let's do a 32-inch television that we'll mount on the wall. That would be the multi-view for the ATEM for them to be able to see everything. That would be multi-view. And they said they already have a computer. So this is the one without me seeing it. They said it was brand new. The good thing is the ATEM is going to be handling their streaming. So this would be the computer that's just, and I think I used the wrong color here. Let's use purple since I used that for the USB. That's going to be just to run the ATEM software and point it to where it's doing. I don't know if they're doing Zoom or anything like that. I think they're live streaming to Facebook or something like that off of their phone. So this will replace all of this, and we need a joystick. And that is it. That's what's going to handle all of this. So really straightforward with what needs to be done. They said that they've been in the attic and it makes it very easy to get the stuff from back and forth. In here, we would just be pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I need to get, I used this box before. We're going to do an extension, a Cat 6 XLR extension. So that's going to give us another local connection for like the keyboards and all this other stuff like that. That is over a shielded Cat 5e cable. So we'll run that, and that will give us a direction here. So now the keyboard and maybe mics for the Leslie can go right there. And that's actually, I've done this at another church, so that should be fine. So that'll give us our channels. They only have 2 mics, but we'll replace it with our wireless set. The 4 mics, 1 for the pulpit, 1 for guest, and then 2 for the choir. And then we have another 4 channels that we have for the keyboard, the organ, and everything like that. So we should be good to go. From here, All of the sound is going to be coming from the mixer, everything good. So really simple. I will have a link down below to everything we do with this. If they move forward with me, I'm gonna bring y'all along, show you all the details of how we get everything done. And again, this is a nice contemporary church. So hopefully, again, I do this to give y'all an idea of what it takes for your ministry. It doesn't have to be some super large ministry. We try and do a wide breadth of different ministries to show how this can work for you. So link is down below to everything. And that's it. If you ever need any help with your stuff, you can reach me at ajhomes.com/consultations. Book one. We can set up a phone on site or whatever to try and help modernize your media ministry. And we are here to help folks. So if you like this type of content, appreciate a like, consider subscribing, hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. Thanks for watching, folks. This is AJ. Catch you on the next video. Later.